But our favorite UK racist prick. Let's see what he has to say again. Once again. Why even try to argue with these people? You just need to know what's in their heart.
This is a hill I am absolutely prepared to die on. I think I've lost, 100 subscribers yesterday from my video about this Tourette's syndrome situation at the BAFTAs. Fully prepared to die on this hill. Everyone is still out for blood. And I want to make this crystal clear. John Davidson does not need to apologise for what happened at the BAFTAs. The same way you do not demand an apology from a deaf person for ignoring you. You don't demand an apology.
Once again, deaf people don't shout racial slurs. You clog. You tit. Okay? And deaf people don't run around. They don't sign in sign language. They're deaf. They got other things to worry about. Can you imagine a deaf person at a rally, at a KKK rally? What'd you say? What? Can you spell out for me? Would you even take him serious? Oh, you're sign languaging the N-word? Sir, you're deaf. Get your ass up out of my face. I can't take you serious. Sir, you're deaf. These white folk will go to no lengths to justify their actions. Okay? I didn't know disabilities could cause racism. I did not understand. I guess that's a new medical thing. But once again, this is them at their core. Why even take these people serious?
From John Davidson for his disability. You don't demand an apology from a blind man who accidentally hits you with his stick as he's...
A blind man. Let me touch your face so I can see what race you are. Let me touch your face. The classic episode. Come on. This is at this point, Mr. H, this is what you sound like. Oh my God. Mr. H, this is you, sir. Mr. H.
For
This
viewers
is Mr.
sensitive
H.
to issues of race, be advised that the following piece contains gratuitous use of the N-word. And by N-word, I mean nigger. There.
This
I
is
said
Mr.
it.
H.
For the last 15 years, a man named Clayton Bigsby has been the leading voice of the white supremacist movement in America. Though not sold in any major bookstores, his books Dump Truck, Nigger Stain, I Smell Nigger, and Nigger Book have sold over 600,000 copies
Wait.
combined.
Let me just get to the part
Despite
where
his popularity,
he's at the
very
Klan
few
rally.
have ever seen him due to his
That's all I care
reclusiveness.
about.
But in an effort to bring his message to a wider audience.
Hey, listen, Mr. H, is this you, sir?
The man, without further ado, the man who made us proud to be white, none other than Clayton Bigsby. That's
Everybody have a lot of things to discuss, mainly niggers. America's at war with Al-Qaeda, but we're still losing the war against Al Sharpton.
The Asian community was a target as well.
Let's talk about Chinese people with their kung fu and all that silly chang chang chong talk. I can't understand you. Go back to your country, white power.
Mr. Bigsby was also critical of the entertainment industry.
Don't let the liberal media tell you how to think and feel. If you have hate in your heart, let it out. If you don't like Will and Grace, that don't mean there's something wrong with you. It means there's something wrong with Will. He's homosexual.
Politicians weren't spared either.
White power. Colin Powell. Conolangus rice. Conolangus rice. Sounds like a Mexican dish. Maybe we should put her on the plate and send her to Mexico so the Mexicans will eat her. White power. Just open up your heart and let that hate out.
Show us your face. We want to see your face.
Who said that? You want to see my face?
Clayton, go on, brother.
You want to see my face? Don't be afraid, Jay. Don't be afraid. There is cooking and punch for us to enjoy, and we can make, talk about white brotherhood. Thank you all for coming. White power!
Mr. Bixby was not harmed that night, but irreparable damage has been done to his reputation and in many ways the white power movement. We're told that in the last few weeks he has accepted the fact that he is a black man. And 3 days ago, he filed for divorce from his wife. When we asked why, after 19 years of marriage, he responded, because she's a nigger lover. And Kent was.
This is Mr. H, man. UK Brits at his finest, man. Let's continue.
He's walking down the road. You just don't do it. 9 times out of 10, if you're an honourable and decent human being, if a blind person had hit you with a stick and you turned around and realised he was blind, if you're a decent human being, it's actually on you at that point to apologise. Normally, that's what...
Okay, okay, let's do that. Black man. Oh, I remember. So we're gonna destroy his narrative right now. Black man fakes blind pranks. Did y'all see them pranks? You see how them white folks ready to light his ass up? Did y'all see how they ready to light his ass up? Them white folk. Let me find out when he's with white folk. I gotta find it when he's with white people. It's only good when it's white people. So let's go here. This ain't it. Black man fakes blind pranks with white people. Let's go. Is this it? Is this one of them?
Reporting live from Myers Club in Atlanta.
No. Oh my God, I love your hair. Can I touch it? Oh my God.
If you're a black American, have you ever been mistaken for a food delivery driver, or has someone pulled their belongings like a purse a bit closer to them when you came around? You may have experienced what is labeled as a microaggression.
Oh my God.
A microaggression is defined as a term used for commonplace, so slight, intentional, or negative abuse. Being a victim of microaggression in some black neighborhoods has now over on social media, one black man has now used his platform to highlight these microaggressions by turning the tables on white people as a prank series. Music Artist Forever series.
I want the one.
I love your hair. Can I touch it? You work DoorDash?
No.
Uber Eats?
No.
Oh. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you work here?
Sorry?
Do you work here?
No.
Nah, I want the one. It was a young black dude, and he was blind, or he's faking blind. And yo, when them white folk like turn around and see that they was ready to light his ass up, man. Come on, please give me the white folk with the white people. Is this one of them?
Did anybody tell you that you were black?
No, I'm white.
Oh.
We're in the world's most racist town in America, and that is Harrison, Arkansas, or Zinc. If you can't beat them, join them.
I'm white, racist, and blind.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You know where the bathroom is?
Yes, I do.
Your voice sounds a little light for a sir.
Yeah, I'm not a sir.
What are you, ma'am?
Ma'am.
Ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Last time I looked, yeah.
I think you gotta look again. No, I was wondering if you can help me find the beans, like the section. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Tim Garrison. What's yours?
My name's Chuck Fuck Harrisburg.
Well, it's good to meet you. Pinto beans. Nah, you got black beans there.
What?
I'm sorry, that's what it said. Did anybody tell you that you were black?
No, I'm white.
Oh.
Am I not white?
No, you are. But them black beans and...
Black? I can't be touching them black beans.
Yeah, I feel so sorry for you. I could just cry.
Let me find another one. It was I know when I seen it. It was funny as hell, but it was like it could have went left for the dude so quick. I remember the one guy grabbed it and he turned around and realized he thought he was blind. Is this it? Okay. So one of them, so they had the white boy do it, right? And then he's like, okay, but when the black dude did it, yeah, this is it. This is what I'm looking for. Y'all see what I'm talking about? You can't love this shit out of people. Like, come on, man. It's so funny, it's sad. It's so funny, it's sad. It's so funny, it's sad. This exactly. The fuck is Mr. H talking about? Fuck is Mr. H talking about? Then you still grab the man's hand. Black man can't get away with that shit. Oh my God. Let's get back to this nonsense. Let's get back to this nonsense.
What tends to happen? I get the instant gut reaction to go, oh, I'm a bit angry, someone's just hit me. But the moment you turn around and you see he's got, I don't know, some kind of sunglasses on, he's got the stick, you go, oh, shit, sorry. Do you need a hand? That's what decent human beings do.
Which has nothing to do with either one of those conditions or disabilities spewing racial epithets. Like, what are we doing? Come on, y'all. Don't let these people mislead y'all, make you feel stupid, bait and switch, like, or dumb down or gaslight you. None of that shit. You can just say it is what it is. you want to be able to say the N-word without apologizing. And you feel that he has the right to do so based off his condition. I don't give a fuck what these black folk with Tourette's syndrome saying. Y'all sound stupid to me at this point. Okay? You talking about, well, Tourette's removes the social filter. Okay, so it removes the wherewithal of knowing if I say this, I may offend somebody. It removes that filter. So it's already in your head, in your heart to say it.
Loads of people are arguing, why was John Davidson even there? Sorry, he was there because the film about his life had been nominated and indeed won awards. He deserves to be there. The film about him to raise awareness for Tourette's. You know, he definitely deserves to be there. Isn't it? There's this sort of bitter irony about the fact that he's a well-known activist that has suffered incredible abuse for his disability across his lifetime.
Oh, y'all. Oh, my God. You think he would want to trade places with any one of us? Do you think this Scottish man that suffered lifelong years of abuse would want to trade places with a melanated person here in America? Yes or no? What do you think? Let's continue.
Like, awful abuse. Genuinely, absolutely awful abuse. So he gets a film made about his life to raise awareness for Tourette's and acceptance and understanding, and the display of his disability at the award show where his film is nominated and wins causes a complete lack of understanding from everyone. Now, I've argued with a lot of people on my... Well, I say argued. There's been a lot of comments coming through on my last...
I would never have a conversation with this guy. Never. I don't want to talk to you. We have nothing to talk about, sir. You stay your ass over there with your dog. Okay? Yeah, stay your ass over there in your little racist bubble with your dog.
Video about this where people are like, you know, there needs to be understanding, and, you know, black people are hurt by this. I'm not going to show any understanding for people that are not showing compassion for a disabled man.
Wow.
What do you take me for?
Wow.
Sorry, he's a disabled man, and there's literally, I mean, man, online discourse for this is genuinely abhorrent. It is actually disgusting.
Do y'all have this same type of empathy when you see people in wheelchairs and shit? No, you don't. You not really. Now, if you see somebody fall out the wheelchair, you may think about going to go help them. But when you see people in electric wheelchairs taking up space, hogging the lanes, going slow, speeding all erratic, you're like, get your crippled ass out my way. That's what you're thinking. You're not having empathy for these people. You're like, shit, well, I'm good. When you see the person in the wheelchair and their legs all shriveled up, or they have no legs and they're hanging off the damn chair, taking forever to go, just stop.
People are baying for his blood. People are calling him everything under the sun. Yeah, no, I'm going to die on the hill for showing compassion to him.
You know what would have stopped all this hate for this man? An apology. And you know the irony of this? His movie is being Sony Pictures is his distributor. Guess when his movie comes out, y'all. Take a wild guess. You'll never guess when this man's movie is coming out here in the States. Take a wild guess. You'll never guess what the release date of this man's movie is. You'll never guess. Don't use Google. Don't cheat, but you'll never guess. This Stuttering Stanley Tourette's man movie comes out the same day as Michael Jackson's movie. The same day as Michael Jackson's movie. Did you know that? Did you know Sony, Tom Rothman, the CEO, said, yeah, let's secure the same release date as Michael Jackson's biopic. Y'all fellas, you know when you go to the gym and you try to be by yourself in the gym and they somehow have to find their way next to you? Black people, how many times are you trying to be by yourself and not be around these people? They somehow find their way next to you. Y'all can stop me if you think I'm capping. Stop me if you think I'm capping. Okay, let's continue. Let the hate flow, Mr. H.
Him over people being hurt about a word that he didn't even want to say. And that's the thing. Lots of people seem to be very, very confused by Tourette's. They seem to say they understand whilst displaying rampant ignorance and room temperature IQ about Tourette's. So what kind of Tourette's does he have? Coprolalia. It is the involuntary, uncontrollable outburst of obscene, taboo, or socially inappropriate words or phrases. It is literally, because lots of people are like, well, that didn't make him, Tourette's doesn't make him say racist things when black people are there. Yes, it literally does. Two black people are on stage. What is the most socially inappropriate thing to say? The most socially inappropriate thing to say. Yeah, it's going to be the N-word, isn't it? Yeah, it's literally going to be the N-word. And you're not sure. Like, the fact that he said it is indicative of the fact he didn't want to say it, and he understands it is the most socially inappropriate thing to say.
So then if he understands that, then he should go ahead and say, hey, my bad, listen, it ain't I got this condition. Remember in the first Joker movie, right? It was all about mental health, mental awareness, yeah? What did Arthur Fleming do on the bus with the black woman and the little black girl? What did Arthur Fleming do to people that mistook his laughter for being offensive? He gave them cards. He said, hey, he's laughing and he gives them cards. It explains his condition. He gave them cards to people visibly offended by his laughing so they could understand why he's doing, it's not them, it's him. So if you know this word is that harmful, hurtful to people, hey, listen, it ain't, I got this condition. I'm sorry if I don't mean it. I can't help it. Do you know how far an apology would go? These people feel they're beyond apologizing for offending you. And now it's your fault for being offended under the guise of him being disabled. I'd give no disabled person a pass. I don't give a fuck what you're suffering from. If you run over me in your wheelchair, I might knock you out of it. What the fuck are we talking about? Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm going to die on this hill for people baying for the blood of a disabled man that has awful opportunities in this world, has suffered awful abuse, beatings, bullying, harassment.
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to die on that.
Oh no. Him was abused. Him was abused. Oh no. Imagine a white man growing up in the world being abused. I don't know I guess this is the part of black privilege I'm going to use. I would never understand what it's like for a white man to be abused in the world. What does that even look like? What does that sound like? Were you abused by other white people? Well, that sounds like a proximity per capita issue that have nothing to do with me and mine. That's a per capita issue, sir, what you're talking about. I'm sure black folk have done nothing to this man in his life ever. I'm more than sure, hell, black people probably gave him more grace than his own people. Wow. But this is Mr. H, y'all. Mr. H. Now, I can't do nothing to this man. Too big, too strong. I would never never speak with this man. I hope we never cross paths in our travels, ever.
That hill. You die on whatever hill you want. I know where my priorities lie. I know where my honour is. I know where my compassion is. You do whatever the fuck you want. I'm more than happy to die on this hill. I'm more than happy to lose some subscribers that don't want to show compassion for a disabled man. More than happy to. 100% more than happy to. So John Davidson issued a statement which is causing a meltdown. People are like, well, why hasn't he apologised? This is not an apology. He doesn't need to apologise for being disabled. What don't you get?
Pay attention.
So he said, also, side note, that there's an argument to be had for why wasn't it cut in the edit bay, right? Because there was a 2-hour gap between the BAFTAs airing and the BBC, right? There was a gap there.
Now, I got to hear his excuse for the BBC allowing it to stay. Now, when the black actor said "Free Palestine," they cut that out. Same broadcast. A black person won an award, won a BAFTA. At the end of his speech, they said "Free Palestine." Guess what? They cut that part out. But you overlooked the N-word. Okay, bet. Come on, let's listen to your excuse why the BBC left it in after a 2-hour delay. We're not talking 15-second delay, 6-second delay, 2-second delay. We're talking a 2-hour delay. They recorded it. It sat for 2 hours, ran their edits, and then broadcast it out to the world. You had 2 hours to play with this. Come on.
Now, part of Tourette syndrome is understanding that it exists and raising awareness. That's the whole point of the movie, is to raise awareness. And it would be like editing out a blind person coming up on stage. It's a very, very similar argument.
Nothing of
yes,
the
it
sort.
might cause harm, but he has to live with this every single day of his life when he leaves his house.
Oh, no.
You can't edit real life.
And we can't edit the melanin in our skin. But what the fuck do we know? But come on, Mr. H.
You can't edit it. And take this as a learning experience. If you're offended by what he said, look introspectively. Look be a bit more introspective and go, well, this man has to live with this every single day of his life.
Oh, no.
If he says that to someone in person,
oh, no.
which he has done. I mean, this is the guy who said "fuck the Queen" to the Queen's face. Right, the most socially inappropriate thing to say possible.
But what Mr. H is not going to tell you, because this man was given an award, the third highest award in UK hierarchy, or right, third highest award you can receive. They already told the Queen, hey, he has a condition where he may say obscene things. So the Queen already understood before she went into the room with this man that he may say some crazy stuff. And he said F the Queen after she gave him the award. And somebody came to him and said, it's okay. She already knows about your condition. And guess what? This shit was not filmed. This shit was not recorded. Now, is he going to tell you that part of the story? Yes or no? Come on, let's see. Let's see how objective this motherfucker is.
That's what Coprolalia does. But you can't edit real life.
Oh, he didn't tell that part of the story. Huh?
I understand the argument people are making that the BBC should have edited it. I understand that argument.
Gotcha.
But I also see it from a disabled person's perspective. Right? Is that should you edit out disabilities just because it could be
not about? Wow. He's super gaslighting. So let's go to these comments. Yeah, here we go. We're still on it. We're still on it. Look at this. Him holding back his words is like asking a person without legs to walk. He can't help himself for his condition. Okay. Look at this. It's actually good that this happened. It clearly separates people who have a working brain from the rest. So what about Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo? Do they get an apology? Oh, guess what? And then Warner Brothers begged the BBC to cut that shit out. They begged them, hey, don't air that part. And guess what? They went ahead and did it anyway. Okay. Oh, look here. Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Plus, the dude can't help it. What? Oh, my goodness. Okay. I genuinely would not be surprised if it was deliberately left in and not edited out just to cause this kind of reaction, because there is literally nothing better for these people in media to do with their time that they have to resort to making up sensationalism and scandal. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Okay. Okay. Should have just edited out the permanent victims. Okay. I agree. He doesn't owe them anything. Okay. Look at this. The actors involved and also Jamie Foxx should apologize to John Davison. They attacked a disabled person. That was the whole point of the show documentary. Wow. 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 Look at this. Blacks are convinced he's taking the piss. So hilarious that they gave his movie the award and now are now outraged about his condition. They are such hypocrites. Y'all choose to mate with these people and live with these people, break bread with these people. These people don't like you on a molecular level. This is the people y'all want to be cool with. I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm not affected by the N-word, maybe because I'm British, but regardless, they need to understand that he can't help himself. The film is literally about his struggles and involuntary saying stuff he doesn't mean. Guess what? The world doesn't care. The world is reminding this man, hey, we don't care about what you got going on. You can't be saying all that crazy shit out to hear the people and don't think there's not going to be any repercussions and consequences for it. But these are the people y'all want to be cool with, right? Want to tea and crumpets with. You know, what else y'all do with these people? Tea and crumpets, berries and cream, right? Okay. Yep. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it, man. And I'm not trying to turn this into a racial thing, but I know where I stand with these people, and I ain't trying to be down with them like that. For what? Do you not understand your very existence offends these people? I don't think y'all understand how much your very existence offends these people. Just you breathing offends them. Your grandparents ain't told you this. Your parents ain't. You just being here is a problem for them. And then when we cover stories, the one black friend that goes to go hang out at a slumber party with a bunch of all her white friends and she ends up dead. Y'all ain't get tired of these damn stories that we be covering? What happened? How did she end up falling 2 stories from the window and nobody knows nothing? And you see the one black fool at the slumber party with all the rest of and all her white friends. And y'all don't, but this is what, y'all, I mean, God bless you, man. Free will. Man, fuck this cracker, man. Me and him need not ever cross paths. Ever. And I got some people I'm cool with from the UK, but shit, I know what time it is. This is disgusting work. This is them at their core. Don't tell me different. I don't give a fuck what your experience is. I don't care. This is them at their core. You got these goofy ass niggas want to come online and brag and oh, I got my white wife and you black women ain't shit. Nigga, fuck you. When she get tired of your black monkey looking ass, she gonna deal with you accordingly as well. She gonna get her white patriarchy to deal with your black ass. I mean, where's the black Tourette's guy at? Now you got all the black Tourette's goofballs coming out in support. Y'all make it even worse. I don't know who's worse, them or y'all. So let me find this Negro. Where's he at? Where's this Negro at? Here we go. Let's go. So let's take a listen to what he has to say.
Syndrome was diagnosed over 30 years ago. As you might be able to tell, I'm also a very proud black man. I also have coprolalia, which means I sometimes tick socially unacceptable words, including the N-word. So you might imagine. You
mean to tell me medical science created a word for you saying obscene and offensive things? That's an actual medical term. This is the same science that said black people have too many lumps in their head. This is why they're docile and slaves. We're less than 100 years from an actual science that said black people had too many lumps in their head, and that's what makes them docile and makes them good slaves. Now you want to tell me there's an actual medical condition for you to say the most offensive things, slurs, epithets, all that stuff, and it's okay because you have a medical condition, and we say so. And you want me to accept that as actual medical science. That's what you... Okay. Y'all got it, man. Yeah, phrenology. Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay.
I have some thoughts on the BAFTA controversy. Let's go. So I know everyone has a lot to say on this incident, a lot of anger and outrage, which I understand, a lot of opinions. Just want to make sure we're able to...
Right. Black women, y'all don't need pain meds. You have a higher pain tolerance than all the women in the world. We don't... You don't need your uterus. We got this. Give us your uterus. Give us your fallopian tubes. You don't need no anesthesia. You guys don't feel pain. All you women are super aggressive, hyper masculine women. You guys are fucking you're like female Saiyans. You're fucking Klingons. You guys like female Yautja. Actually, you guys are actually stronger than your men. Right? You know, there's always a species of beings where the woman is bigger, stronger, faster than the men. That's you black women. Same medical science that y'all trust to deliver y'all's babies, to diagnose your fibroid uterine shits, whatever the case may be. Y'all still complaining they don't treat you right at the doctor's office. Oh, okay. Did I miss anything? Okay.
That outrage and required...
No, doc, my stomach hurts. Oh, it's just cramps. 3 weeks later, doc, my stomach hurts. Okay, let's go in and see what happened. You wake up 3 hours later, your whole motherfucking uterus is gone. Your whole fucking uterus gone. Uterus gone. How do you steal a whole uterus? How do you steal a uterus from a woman? How does that even happen? Isn't there a lawsuit right now from a doctor at a hospital? Over 600, mainly black women, uteruses have been removed. But y'all still want to, with these people, got it. Free will. I'm not going to here to stop you. God bless you. Hey, have fun with the shit. But when it goes left, and it will go left.
Empathy in an intersecting controversy and issue with the information that's needed on a complicated thing. When I was elected over 15, 16 years ago, I was thought to be the first elected official with Tourette's syndrome. And thankfully, that is no longer the case. And people with coprolalia only make up about 10 to 30% of people who actually have Tourette's syndrome. It's important to remember that it's not just a lack of a filter, it's an involuntary compulsion, whether it's vocal or body movements, and it can also include very bad intrusive thoughts. Now, before I was diagnosed, my mother saw a 2020 special. It actually had a man who was white, and his tick was one of his ticks was the N-word. This was over 30 years ago. I'll pause there because I'm going to come back to it in a moment. Now, obviously, we want to practice care when we're speaking about the person who has Tourette's syndrome, who is the ticker, because they also require some grace and some consideration. Regardless of the reason, a word like the N-word...
Wait. How many times you going to be in a room with somebody with a tick that keeps calling you the N-word? So you're at a doctor's office, y'all, or you're out in a grocery store and you're in line, or wherever in some type of semi-closed environment, and somebody has Tourette's and they got a tick, and you keep hearing the N-word. How many times you gonna let that shit go? How many times are you gonna let their mate or their handler or their caretaker say, "Hey, please don't. He has Tourette's syndrome. It's not. Please don't take it. Please don't get upset." How many times you gonna sit there and let him call you the N-word? You just gonna sit there and eat it, huh? Okay. You just gonna sit there and eat it. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm not advocating for violence. Okay, but I hear you.
Can cause a lot of harm. There's some spaces where it's not just about whether you're making noise, whether you're moving in a way that people might be a little uncomfortable. This is a very specific thing. So I'm only speaking about the N-word and use of it in different spaces. You also have to provide empathy and care for people who are receiving it, like Delroy Lindo, like Michael B. Jordan, like the thousands, if not more, of people who heard it. They deserve some care and compassion as well, and I believe that's where the ball was dropped. I don't think there was enough care that was provided. And there's some ways I want to talk about.
Okay, brother, but according to this cracker here, they don't deserve nothing. According to this cracker here, Delroy and Michael B. Jordan don't deserve nothing. Just eat it. So what else does this cracker got to say?
Offensive by people that are ignorant about it. I don't know. I take it as a learning moment, I guess. I don't know. I don't know quite where I sit on that. But anyway, so he did the statement. Says, I was in attendance to celebrate the film of my life, literally his life, I swear, which more than any film or TV documentary explains the origins, conditions, traits, and manifestations of Tourette syndrome. I spent my life trying to support and empower the Tourette's community, which he has. He's very well known in the UK. And to teach empathy, kindness, and understanding from others, which he's not getting right now. And I think that's gross. Again, I'm not happy to die on this hill. I'm happy to die on the hill.
Yeah. I hope you. I really hope you don't wake up one day, for real. And I hope you don't wake up one day. Just off that. So basically, we don't deserve nothing when we're offended, harmed, or hurt. So in his eyes, we don't deserve nothing. Well, you don't deserve to wake up. You shouldn't wake up in the morning. How about that? And let your dog find you dead. And let your dog, after 7 days, your body's stinking, let your dog go ahead and start doing what dogs do, and the dead body's there for a week or two. Okay? Come on.
How we could have and how BAFTA and others can do better in the future. Back to that 2020 special. That white man who had tics of an N-word, what he used to say was nickels, pennies, and dimes. And he augmented it in a way. And I learned to do that when I was diagnosed.
Okay. So you learned to alter yours, but he can't. Okay. Got you.